Yo, Toast, what's going on? I'm doing okay. I hope you're also doing well. I appreciate the check-in. I'm excited for some Kiryu gets to be a dad in Yakuza. There we go. I hope you're doing okay, Toast. I appreciate... So not knowing anything about Yakuza 3... What's happening, party people? Welcome to Yakuza 3. I have no idea what any of that was about. Here for a good time, not a long time. The Yakuza series has been found. I got the Yukio bell. I don't know what that means. This is a work of fiction. Yeah, so... I don't know if I've told you this... But I'm in school now. First semester went well. I'm suffering. I mean, good luck. I hope you're in school for something you love, because you're going to be focusing on it for a while, for a number of years. Most degrees start at like 2 years, so math. We need more people who like math. We need more people who like math. I hope you like math. With just a trident like Aquaman? Fucking hate trigonometry. That's fair. I always hated just the basic concept of algebra, pretend math. I like geometry. Geometry I could do no problem. I could wrap my head around the concept of a circle. I think I hate trig because I'm missing some of the fundamentals since I didn't finish high school. That's fair. Also, there's like just... Math is one of the most versatile things in high school depending on your proficiency level. Like, there are some people I know who are taking rudimentary math classes in senior year, and I was taking college-level math classes in high school. Go straight to Calc 1. There you go. Rikia. Who's Rikia?
どうしたんだ何かあったのか親父が撃たれた
You really want to say that around a bunch? Couldn't even, like, hey, Kiryu, could we, like, let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. In front of all of these kids, a man is dead. I missed you, Yakuza. Yeah, so we're playing Yakuza 3 today instead of Yakuza Kiwami 3, because Kiwami 3's got some issues with it that I don't approve of. I'll be back in a bit. Nuclear bit. Proctor. All good, Toast. I will be here for at least a couple hours. Couldn't start as early as I normally do, but I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much, Toast. I hope to hear from you soon. I'm gonna get comfy here. Good luck on your proctored test. Said I missed Jack and Daxter. I love that series. Yeah, we played through the whole first one in one sitting for the platinum. That was a good time. It was the first game I ever streamed. Jack 1. First game I ever streamed a number of years ago. I know that egg. Me when the egg is known. I know that egg.
もしあの沖縄の一件うちが引き受ければこの先10年は食っていけるだけの金が本家になだれ込みます。ざっと見積もって1000億。いや、それ以上の金が。それに今あの男に恩を売っておけば後々政界との強いパイプが。黙れ。
そんなことは百も承知だ。だがあの土地は奪えねえ。
4代目の剣ですか。
登場界は4代目に何度も救われてきた。その人から居場所を奪うことはできねえ。おい、
はい。
急いで本部へ戻ってくれ。
会長、会食のご予定はどうされるんですか。
キャンセルだ。それより今、沖縄の土地買収を勝手に進めるような連中が出ないよう組織を固める方が先決だ。
I missed you, courtyard, HQ courtyard.
会長、
なんだ。
実は先ほど会長にお客様が。
誰だ。
それが
何。
本当です。どこからどう見てもご本人としか言いようがありません。
どこにいる。
今会長室にお通ししてあります。
分かった。風間さん、あなた死んだはずじゃ。
Huh?
驚かせましたか。
What?
これは。
今のあなたにとって大切なものです。
これは沖縄の土地の権利書だが、あの土地には4代目が。
知ってますよ。あなたにはあの桐生一馬がいる土地を奪うことはできない。だからあなたに代わって私たちが権利書を取ってきたんです。
どうしてそのことを。
今我々は東上界に沖縄の土地買収の件から降りてもらうわけにはいかないんです。
だが俺はあの沖縄の一件、もう手を引くと決めたんだ。
あなたは東上界の6代目。3万人の構成員を養うにはそんなことは言ってらんないでしょう。
But the fourth
So-
chairman's land.
それでも俺が断ると言ったら。
それは困りましたね。
おじき、
中原は
今手術してます。トラだ。
Cutscene got the most fatal thing in the world.
くそ。
さきちゃん、怖かったね。
サキ、お前は大丈夫だったのか。犯人は割れてんのか。
いいえ、お嬢と二人きりのところを襲われたんで。親父は腹に数発食らったみたい
どこかの組の会士か。
で。いえ、多分 土地買収の絡みです。事務所から例の土地の権利書がなくなってました。
何？
絶対玉城組の連中に決まってる。奴ら1年前のことで俺たちを逆恨みして。
いや、それがどうも違うみてで。
ん？どうしたんだサキ？
誰ですか？
これはこいつが撃ったのか？
これって。
兄貴、こいつ兄貴が知ってる人なんですか？
ああ、俺の死んだ親父、風間のおやっさんだ。
What? All right. Are they cooking? Is this cooking? Or is the... Are they cooking? God, I wish it was January 2007. I could warn people about the crisis.
今日立つのね。
ああ。
そう。私もお別れを言いに来たわ。
What? What? We can get to that later, though. I assume you'd like to pay your respects to the people you've lost first. Yeah. It might be nice to stop for a second and reflect on everything that's happened. Terada, you're one of the leaders of a Kansai Yakuza conglomerate known as the Omi Alliance. Despite working for our rivals, you owed Kazuma-san a huge debt, leading you to try and stop the Tojo clan's infighting over the missing 10 billion yen. After seeing the kindness and generosity in your heart, I decided to leave the Tojo clan in your hands. To protect the weakened Tojo from the Omi Alliance, you opted to call a truce with their leader, Jin Goda. But it was all part of a plot to take revenge for the Jingweon massacre from over 20 years earlier. Even so, you owed your life to Kazuma-san. That's why I chose to believe you when you asked me to trust you as you died. Because of you, Terada, I learned never to give up on people. Secret Koreans. Yes. I'm amazed at how often a plot point in Yakuza is secret Koreans. Even when things take a turn for the worst. I hope someday the Tojo clan becomes the kind of organization you wanted it to be. Until that day, watch over them, please. Nishiki. Oh. No. As long as I can remember, you were my friend and my brother. We were both taken in by Kazuma-san at Sunflower, and then joined a Yakuza organization called the Dojima family, led by Patriarch Sohei Dojima. But when Yumi got kidnapped, you murdered Dojima, and threw all our lives into turmoil. I decided to leave Yumi with you and spent 10 years in jail after taking the fall for the murder you committed. I sacrificed the world for you, yet Yumi's disappearance and your sister's illness led you down a path of despair. When I saw you again 10 years later, you were a changed man. All you cared about was becoming chairman of the Tojo clan. In the end, you and I fought over the 10 billion yen that had been stolen from the Tojo. Even still, you sacrificed yourself to save me. I wouldn't be standing here now if it wasn't for you. I'm getting goosebumps. Rest in peace, Nishiki. You were a great friend right until the very end. Lord. Yumi. I still think back to the time Yumi and Nishiki spent at Sunflower. We shared some fun, huh? Even after Nishiki and I joined up with the Dojima family, we never stopped spending time with you. Serena, the bar where you worked, ended up our favorite hangout spot. The three of us were happy then. Looking back on it now, it almost feels like a dream. Then on that fateful day, Sohei Dojima kidnapped you, and you had to watch while Nishiki murdered him. The shock of it all caused you to lose your memory. Before you had regained it, though, you met a Diet member named Kyohei Jingu, and conceived a child with him. Haruka. Once you recovered your memory and learned of Jingu's plans, you left Haruka at Sunflower and began working with Chairman Sarah and Kazuma-san to stop him. Yumi. There's so much I wish I had gotten the chance to say to you. I'm sure the same goes for Haruka, so... We'll be back to visit again. I promise. Why are they opening the game like this? This is fucked up and evil. Kazuma-san. How could I repay you for everything you did for me? Swipe, swipe, swipe. Even though you were a ranking Tojo officer, you devoted your life to Sunflower Orphanage and raised me and the other kids like we were your own flesh and blood. And when I got expelled from the clan and sentenced to 10 years in jail for the murder of Sohei Dojima, you were one of the only people who didn't abandon me. Then when I finally got out of prison, you used the Kazuma family to protect me from all the Tojo who were out for my head. You even laid down your life to save Haruka. After your death, I took over as 4th chairman of the Tojo clan and managed to put a stop to the infighting. But I wanted to wash my hands of the Yakuza life. So I installed Terada as the 5th chairman. Like me, he owed you a massive debt. That wasn't the end of my involvement, though, as I came back into the fold to deal with the Jingweon Mafia's plot for revenge. You see, some Jingweon. I don't know why the W is so hard for me. I keep wanting to make it a Y. The Jingweon members you spared 20 years ago wanted revenge on the Dojima family for your downfall, but I managed to thwart their plans. And now the Tojo is at a crossroads yet again. But I have someone in mind to take over. Someone I trust to lead the clan back down the right path. Rest in peace, Kazuma-san. You deserve that much, and thank you for everything. Alright. Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? Can we talk to any... Can we inspect any other... grave markers? No? Okay. Are you finished, Kiryu-san? Yeah, I've done all I need to. Right. I guess you'll be leaving then. Yep. Heading down to Okinawa tomorrow morning. You know, I never pegged you as the kind of guy to start an orphanage. It's been a dream of mine to take care of kids, though. Just like Kazuma-san did for me when I had nowhere to turn. Textbook Kazuma Kiryu response if I've ever heard one. But why Okinawa? There's a place there with ties to Sunflower. When their old manager died, they asked me if I knew anyone who might be able to lend a hand. And you decided that person should be you? It seemed like the perfect opportunity. Aren't many opportunities for an ex-Yakuza out in the wild, anyway. I hear Okinawa's beautiful, too. Yeah, and the orphanage is right down the beach. Right down by the beach. You should come visit when you get the chance. I'd love that. But I doubt I'll be able to for a while. Why's that? Well, I'm actually leaving the country. Tomorrow. Where to? The U.S. They're starting a training program for a new branch of the Metropolitan Police, and they've asked me to be an instructor. Is it really that simple? You'd probably try to stop me if I said more. Might be best to just leave it at that. Right, well, I can't say I'm not happy for you. It's good to see you following your heart. I thought you'd say that. And besides, I don't think you'd like it very much if I turn them down to stay with you. Guess not. There's still a lot to accomplish as a police officer, Kiryu-san. Career goals, you know? And I think America's the best place for me to do that. You're probably right. So let's go our separate ways. For now. I'll come find you once I've done what I need to, okay? Promise. I'm already really fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. It's a promise. I'm not doing well.
結局あの二人はくっつかなかったか。まあ仕方ないでしょう。
I need some of that aloe vera tissue.
夢がありますからね。夢ね。ガス切れか。どうぞ。ああ、悪い。返さないで結構です。差し上げます。あ、一家じゃタバコは吸えませんから。一家だと？私は来月付で4課から1課へ戻ります。極道相手の4課じゃ吸えても、殺人事件を扱うエリートコースの1課じゃ吸えませんからね。
昇進したのか？よかったじゃないか。
いやいや、そういうわけでもありませんよ。
ん？
今回の登場会と近江連合の構想。結局、警視庁も府警も後手に回り何もすることはできませんでした。それに加えて、倉橋課長と人言派の起こした警察内部の不祥事。警察としては大きな汚点を残す結果に。
じゃあなんで一家に戻るんだ？
口封じですよ。佐山君も私も今回の抗争事件に関わった人間は皆昇進。本人の希望部署に転属させることで不祥事をうやむやにするつもりなんでしょう。
ああ、とはいえよかったじゃねえか。これでお前もまたエリートコースに戻れたわけだ。
まあそうなんですけど。
浮かねえ顔だな。
心配なんですよ。
何が？
今後のカムロ町が。警察は今後東上会や近江連合といった組織
Seems like everything happens in
一定の
Kamurocho.
距離を取る方針です。今回の警察の失態を救ったのはある意味彼らでしたからね。
なるほどな。で、何が心配なんだ？
私はまだ極道を信じてません。もし東上会の跡目が桐生さんじゃないなら、またカムロ町は昔のような荒れた町に。
大丈夫だ。
え？
あいつはちゃんと考えてるよ。奴はケツの吹き方を知ってる。カムロ町を去る前にやることはやってかずだ。
それじゃあそろそろ行く。
ええ。今日はカムロ町にでも行くの？
ああ、和樹や優也たちに一言挨拶しないとな。それに
My boy Yuya.
どうしても一人話をしておかないとならない奴がいるんだ。
登場会のことね。
ああ、このまま行けば大悟が登場会の6代目を継ぐ。だが大悟はまだ若い。組まとめるだけの力が足りない。
登場会を支えられる人間、誰か当てはあるの？
俺と同じように昔からの登場会を知っている人間が一人な。
なるほどね。けど堂島大吾に彼を飼いならすだけの度量があるかしら。
No.
誰にも飼いならされるような玉じゃねえよ。
He's not being.
真島五郎。
He's not being.
要は彼が今の登場会に魅力を感じるか、それだけってことね。
そうだな。
彼のこと説得できるかしら。
やるしかねえんだ。だから俺は今日どうしても真島に会う。そして奴を説得する。
Majima?
殴り合うような展開にならないといいわね。
まあそればっかりはわからんがな。
気をつけてね。
ああ、お前もな。じゃあ行ってくる。
バイバイ。
Bye, Haruka. Oh no.
おじさんとカムロ町を歩くのも今日が最後かもしれないんだね。
そんなことはないさ。またいつでも帰ってこられる。
Would you want to?
今日は思いっきり遊びたい。おじさんと一緒に遊びたい。ダメ？
わかった。好きなだけ遊ぼう。な。
This is so fucked up and evil what they're doing. Why are we having the best day ever? Let's go see Uncle Kazuki and Uncle Yuya. Right, they deserve a farewell after all they've done for us. Had to pay those two a visit. Stardust is just down the road. What's going on over here? Turns out the commotion a while ago was part of a struggle for control over a major Yakuza clan that started when its leader was assassinated. That ain't what I heard. I thought some Yakuza from Osaka were trying to take over Kamurocho, and it turned into a full-scale war. You're both wrong. They're trying to keep it under wraps, but it was actually a terrorist attack by an organized crime group from overseas. Not like we're ever gonna return to this dump anyways. But see, like Haruka turning to us and being like, can we just have fun today? There's always some shit going on. Can we? And like them holding hands and like walking into Kamurocho, walking into the district. I know it's not gonna be like that for long. A purpose. I would say like don't spray it directly onto the monitor. Maybe get like a paper towel and spray it onto that and wipe it down. I think that would be fine for an all-purpose cleaner on like a paper towel. Oh yeah, terrorist group. You serious? This is bigger than I thought. Alright, let's go to Stardust. Where's my mini-map? Monitor is currently soaking in a bucket full of cleaner. Instructions unclear. Through monitor out window. So what's with the get-up? Just getting my clean on. Those Goryu punks tore the place up real bad. Oh, this is literally the day that Yakuza 2 ends. Everyone's really been pitching in, though. So they're doing all the work while you smoke? What? You got it all wrong, Haruka-chan. I was just taking a little breather. It's called supervising. By the way, how are you feeling? Well, me? Better than ever, man. It'll take more than a few punches to put a dent in old Yuya. Google recommends using a lightly damp microfiber with distilled water, because there's a protective anti-glare coating on this monitor. Oh. There you go. Yeah. Honestly, like, my monitor, I spot clean. Like, once I'm, like, done or before I turn my monitors on for the day, I usually just, like, take a little flashlight to them real quick and just, like, spot clean for, like, I don't know, like if I'm eating something and like the smallest little drop somehow manages to land on my monitor. Oh. This can is empty and I just got here. All right. Killing myself in Minecraft. Twitch, don't ban me. It hurts to laugh. If that's better than ever, I don't want to see what you hurt looks like. Oh, and how's Kazuki doing? Still over with the doc. Sounds like it's gonna be a while till he can come home, but he's doing good. Glad to hear it. By the way, Yuya, we're actually here to say goodbye. Huh? What do you mean goodbye? I'm moving to Okinawa. Gotta be taking over an orphanage down there. And you're going too, Haruka-chan? I am a fucking orphan. Mm-hmm. Place actually has pretty close ties to Sunflower, too. After what Haruka and I have been through, I think it'll feel good looking after some kids myself. Well, that's outright charitable of you, man. But I gotta say, it's gonna be lonely around here without you. It's not like we're gonna be that far. We can still see each other, you know? You could even come visit us sometime. You know, that ain't such a bad idea. I'll ask Kazuki-san about taking the team down there for our next vacation. Sounds like a plan. Speaking of, I'm actually thinking to go see Kazuki now. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be happy to see ya. Hope so. Anyway, Yuya, take care of this place while Kazuki's out of commission, okay? I'll do what I can. Well, Kiryu-san, I guess this is it. Good luck down there. Oh, and you too, Haruka-chan. Johnny. Bye, Uncle Yuya. Don't forget to come visit. Hello, woman with arrow over her head. What are you about? Pampered celebrity. You there. Can I help you? Is it true that Kazuki-kun, the owner of Stardust, was shot? I heard he's in the hospital. I can't even eat. I've been so worried. I must have lost at least 30 kilograms since I heard the news. So there's a rumor that Kazuki was shot? It's just a rumor. Oh, really? Whew. Then why hasn't he been at the club lately? You don't think he's been fired, do you? Not unless he fired himself. No? Then what happened? I'm freaking out. It's fine. No! Daughter! Come here. Come here. Where are you going? Uncle Kaz, let's go in here. Okay. It's a Papo. Haruka, it's a Papo. There's like 5 of these in Kamurocho alone. Uncle Kaz, I can't go another step. I'm gonna collapse. Only a Terrainer can save me. Hang on, what does the menu look like in this? Okay, pretty similar. What does the upgrade menu look like? Another XP-based system. Wait, is this it? Oh, ability. Interesting. This is the upgrade menu. For some reason, the bell stirs a feeling of sadness within you. Defense +3 blades, +3. Defense 3, blades 3, guns 3. Gotcha. Uncle Kaz, will you buy me a Toriner? Very interesting upgrade systems for sure. It seems like from 0 to 3, I know 0 came out after 3, but this feels like maybe the most stripped down upgrade systems have been. And I don't know what the original Yakuza 1 or 2 looked like, but going from like 0 and then Kiwami 1 and 2 to a very simple system, we'll see how I feel about it. It feels really straightforward. Like, I don't mind that it's straightforward, but we'll see, like, in the long run, how that actually feels. Like, how much XP they give us, how the scaling feels. What do you mean, F? What do you mean she doesn't trust us? Did none of the last game happen? What do you mean? Alright. Huh? Would you like ice cream? Daughter, would you like ice cream? Uncle Kaz, we should get some gelato. I think we're gonna be getting ice cream instead. Can I have some strawberry gelato? You will have strawberry ice cream, little lady. We don't respect the Italians. Have you decided what you would like to order? Strawberry gelato. Thank God it's the only thing on the menu. Can't wait to dig in. Dope. Ooh-ah. You get hurt again? You sure know how to keep the doc busy. No, I'm just visiting someone today. Ah, the young man from the house club. He was hurt pretty badly from what I hear. I only eat bomb pops because they're wet. I'm just imagining, like, true American pride. I'm just imagining, like, that opening scene of, like, Kiryu on the beach with the kids, but he's specifically wearing a, like, yellow Don't Tread on Me t-shirt that's, like, 2 sizes too small. So, like, his, like, rippling pectorals and, like, abs are, like, really defined. Like, it's almost a crop top on him, just a really tight Don't Tread on Me shirt. Then again, so are you. And just look at you now. You'd never know once you had a brush with death. Just what are you made of, huh? I am made of protagonist. I owe it all to the doctor. The doctor being Sega, who made me the protagonist. This is where Uncle Kazuki is, right? Full traction. Like, arms, legs up. Not even enough, no trespassing size litter. The like, owner will maintain signs. Owner will maintain, beware of my dog, or like, those like specific ones of like, beware of my pit bull, you know, and it has like the silhouette of the dog on it. And then inside he's got live, laugh, love. Well, I was thinking, can we go have some fun after we visit him? Of course, Haruka. Just a sec there, buddy. Can I help you? This town's no place to be bringing a little girl, old man. You got lost on your way to the fun fair? None of your business. Now back off or I'll make you... Dog, what are you doing? Why are you approaching me with this kind of energy, dog? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I'm so scared. Dude, what's with this asshole? Guy's pissing me off. Sure, pal. We'll back off if you hand over some cash. I mean, that little girl of yours gets an allowance, yeah? How about sharing the wealth? I'm sorry, not happening. Just bark it over, man. You don't want to get your ass beat in front of your kid, do you? You even listening, you old fuck? Hey, can we watch the language in front of my daughter? Look, if you get lost now, I'll forget this ever happened. But if you stick around, you're gonna pay. Promise. I freaking pinky swear on that, dude. You think you could take us, asshole? You're the one who's gonna be paying today, man. Either in cash or in blood. Your choice. I'll get you some blood if you want. But it's not gonna be mine! Good one. You're gonna regret this. I would love a mod for this game where Kiryu's only fighting style is Breaker, Majima's Breaker style from Yakuza 0. Imagine him saying, like, you're gonna regret this, and then immediately doing, like, head spins with the legs out for the kicks. He's doing, like, the head spin rotations. There's nothing more menacing than that. Alright. Teach me how you play. Square repeatedly to execute the most basic of attack. Rush combo. Tutorial complete. Press triangle during a rush combo to execute a more powerful finishing blow. The type and effect of the finishing blow will vary depending on how many times you've pressed. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I liked that follow-through kick. Press circle near an enemy to grab them. Leapfrog. Leapfrog. Objects that have a down arrow over them can be grabbed. Yeah, garbage can. Why do I punch faster with the garbage can than barehanded? The blue gauge in the upper left of the screen is the heat gauge. You will enter heat mode. No! Okay, so heat gauge is just, Is that really it? Is heat gauge just to, like, do takedowns? This concludes the basic tutorial. Now show those thugs what you can do. Alright, we are almost an hour in. Rewind time and do this and redo this fighting lesson? No. We are almost an hour in and we have done one fight. Well, had enough. Shit, I'm sorry, man. We'll get out of your hair. No harm, no foul, yeah? I don't remember saying you could leave. Please don't kick our asses anymore, old man. You really don't know how to talk to your elders, huh? Am I gonna have to beat some manners into you? Wait, no more beating, please. Anything but more beating. Just please let us go. Maybe next time you'll remember your place. Yeah, of course. I'm going on the straight and narrow. Promise. Fine. Your Metal Gear training was for all of these moments. Metal Gear. Truly. Get out of here. Thank God. I mean, thank God, sir. Thank God, ma'am. M'lady. Come on, boys, let's leg it. Kids these days. You alright, Haruka? Uncle Kaz, I'm a kids these days. Good. Let's go see your Uncle Kazuki. Okay. Oh, I am just on the other side of the street. Real quick. Are any free drugs that aren't being looked after by the doctor? You don't mind if I help myself to some prescription medication, do you, good sir? Ketamine. Y'all got anything? Yo, dude, what's going on? I'm just seeing if the doctor has anything to make lean. Do you have any codeine, my good sir? Do you have any off-label codeine? I hear you're leaving Kamurocho. Yeah, I know that everything's settled down. Starting Eugenic game rocks. I've heard pretty good things about it. Like for how recent it's, you know, with this being the release week. Like I've heard some pretty good things so far. Now that everything's settled down. By the way, how's Kazuki doing? He'll be fine soon enough. It's still some time till he'll be out on the streets, but he's progressing nicely. Good to know. Did you ever drop in on the Tojo clan yet? No, and I'm not planning to. Daigo and Yayoi. Yayoi-san, do I know that one? Oh, okay. So his widow. His mom? Yeah. Daigo and Yayoi-san have enough on their plates already rebuilding the organization. Besides, the Tojo don't need me now that Daigo's in charge. I wouldn't be so sure about that. It's alright. I left a letter for Daigo, over with Kashiwagi-san. There's one thing I need, though. What's that? I need to see a certain someone before I leave Kamurocho for good. Majima. You're gonna ask him to look after Daigo, huh? Yeah. If we want all the other families to accept Daigo as their leader, we need a big man like Majima to come forward and do it first. Tried out eugenics the other day, refunded it because it made me viscerally uncomfortable. I mean, I think that's just Ed McMillan's style. Like, I know that there are a lot of people that find, like, Binding of Isaac uncomfortable. Like, that's just, like, I personally have not seen any... I've seen the aesthetic of Mugenics. I've not seen any gameplay. Like, I've not seen videos of it in action. But, like, just looking up images of Mugenics, being cats specifically might have been what did it for me. That's also fair. Yeah, people, when it comes to, like, pets, or, you know, animals that we have domesticated like that, a lot of times people have, like, a much softer spot or a lower threshold. What is this? What is this? Get out of here. Get out of here. I'll do that training later. Oh, yeah, in half an hour, there's a state of play. There's a PlayStation state of play in a half an hour. Can't you just step in if anyone starts giving him trouble? Why does it have to be Majima? I'm out of the clan, that's why. Meets Ass Stuff movie. I can see that, just based on, like, what I've seen, because it's still very much Ed McMillan's style, but I do also see, a stylistic, like, parallel with, oh my god, I can see his face. The guy who did the ASDF movies. I can see his face. I'm out of the clan, that's why. Besides, what? It's not that long ago that the Tojo wanted me dead. Even now, I have my fair share of enemies in the clan. Tomska, yeah, Tomska. The humor is very Edmund-coded, so dark. Meaning the mad dog's your only option. That's right. None of the patriarchs would dare mess with Majima. But if Daigo can show he's got him on a leash, the other families would have to follow suit. I get it. So you're gonna go see him now? Dark, shit, and sex. The Holy Trinity. That sounds like therapy or an intervention would need to be involved. Yeah, mind if I leave Haruka here while I'm out? What, the girl? Of course. No problem at all. I'll show her hypodermic needles. Fucking fighting in feces. What, Oh, I'm thinking of a South Park bit. There was a South Park bit where, God, what actor were they making fun of where his whole bit was just, like, punching cancer? So it was a celebrity who was, like, beating up people with cancer. Because he was like, I'll beat the cancer. You know, this is how we're going to beat cancer. By literally beating cancer. And so he was just like laying into people with like tumors. What celebrity were they making fun of? I can't remember. But they did like a little theme song jingle for him. Thanks, Emoto. You look like shit. Hey, Kazuki. How you feeling? Ah, Kiryu-san. Did you come all the way here just to see me? Doc says it'll still be a while before... Did you dye your hair? Was his hair always like a really light brunette? Doc says it'll still be a while before I can go home, but I'm on the mend at least. Right. You're looking pretty healthy. Yeah, it was Russell Crowe. Thanks. Means a lot coming from you. Uncle Kazuki? We're actually here to say goodbye. Goodbye? You two going somewhere, Kiryu-san? Yup. The Go-Ryu and the Jingweon have been dealt with, and Daigo's come around to being the next chairman. My job here's done. We're moving to Okinawa. Okinawa, huh? That's pretty far. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Haruka and I are going to be running an orphanage down there. I'm going to be raising the kids, and Haruka's going to be doing all of the logistics and paperwork. She's my little administrator. Wow, I can't say we won't miss you, Kiryu-san, but I'm sure you'll be great. Yeah, hang on. What? What do you want? Come here, baby boy. Oh. You done screaming? You done screaming? Alright. I'm sure you'll be great. Yuya said pretty much the same thing. Oh, he also said you'd come visit us. We have been looking for places to take the boys for some team building. Can't think of a better place than Okinawa. Why are you yelling at me is a freaking question. So the thing we have figured out is that he doesn't like closed doors. Even if he doesn't want to spend time with you, he's been in the office. He's been in this room before, so when the door is closed, he doesn't understand, and this is some things with cats, if they have, like... If you have an indoor cat and you've let them into spaces, that space is now, like, a part of their territory, just with how cats think, you know, their territory, you know, where they go, and an indoor cat only has so much space. So he just doesn't understand the concept of a closed door. He'll sit there and scream at it, even if nobody's in the office. He'll sit there and scream at it like, why is this closed? I've been in there. Let me in there. Why is this closed? So, yeah, he's already left. He came in here, I picked him up, he looked around, saw that it was still the office, and left. Can't think of a better place than Okinawa. You better not forget. Don't worry, Haruka-chan. We'll visit you soon. Kiryu-san, thank you for everything. I owe you my life. My 15-year-old cat used to do that back when we lived in a house, but his room he'd never been allowed in. So I think that might have been more curiosity. He always wanted in my room so badly. I think it's because it's where I was, but I always had my door closed. Oh, excuse me, for sure. That's for sure it. Cat, like, if you're a part of the cat's, like, pack, there's a psychological thing with some cats. I don't know all of the... He's currently sitting in my lap. I don't know the validity of these studies. Like, I haven't done any peer-reviewed, my cat Kool-Aid Man at my door one night. She wanted in so bad. No, there's a thing with some cats, and I haven't done a whole lot of research on this, but the idea is that, like, regardless of species, like if your cat is with dogs that are chill, or your cat is with kids or adult humans, like, your cats have a very, like, pack mentality. Like, evolutionarily speaking, cats have, like, a packed mentality, like a pride of lions or something. At least some of the wild cats that have been, you know, domesticated over centuries into domesticated house cats. But the idea is that, like, they want to check in on the people in their pack, or in their... Is every group of cats called a pride? I don't... I don't know that much. But yeah, the idea is like, so if you were behind a door, like if you were always somewhere that the cat couldn't go, cat would want to check in on you. If it wasn't, don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for me and the Dojo clan, you never would have ended up like this in the first place. I hope you can forgive me. Don't be like that, Kiryu-san. I can't imagine Kamurocho without you. This town owes you and Kazuma-san more than you realize. So please. A clouder? A clouder? A clouder of cats? Like... I could think of so many better... Not like a litter of cats. Not a cluster. A clouder? Huh. So please, there's no need to apologize. If you say so. Thanks again, Kazuki. Of course, and take care of yourself, Kiryu-san. I will. Feel better soon, Uncle Kazuki. Team Clotter, meaning to huddle. We learned something today. Thanks, Haruka-chan. Be good down in Okinawa, okay? I don't want to hear about you getting into any trouble. Clutter is also acceptable, and colony is usually for feral. I've heard colony. I've heard of a colony for feral cats. Okay. Bye. Bye, Haruka. I'm leaving now. Why the fuck do I have different words for every animal? Just call them all a murder. Murder of crows, murder of cat, murder of bison. Metal as fuck. A murder of humans. A murder of attorneys. A murder of clowns. A murder of midwives. A murder of nuns. Are you going somewhere, Uncle Kaz? Yeah. I need to talk to Majima-san before we leave. Can I come? Sorry, but I need you to be a good girl and stay here, okay? Majima-san and I have some adult things to discuss. Murderous nuns. I feel like they all secretly are. Some Silent Hill shit, truly. Some kind of weird cult stuff is going on in this cult town regarding cult nuns. A murder of Make-A-Wish children. A murder of orphans. A murder of very sick patients. A murder of terminal patients. Majima-san and I have some adult things to discuss. Oh. Are you going now? I thought we were going to spend some time together. Welcome to Colton. We've got Colt here. Population 1. 1 adult human with a social security number. Sorry, Haruka, it has to be now. But we'll do some karaoke tonight. Just don't take too long, okay? We'll do some karaoke tonight. Hey Yakuza, you better fucking let me do karaoke with my daughter. Hey Yakuza 3 Remastered from 2009. You better fucking let me do some karaoke with my daughter. Better go see Majima-san. I'm sure he's somewhere in town. Guess I'll have to track down someone from his family. Oh, the streets are... Ah! People are just spawning in, huh? Chapter 1 beginnings. Let's just go talk to somebody, I guess. Stardust on Tenkaichi Street is the top host club in Kamurocho. I know that. The cops are cracking down on clubs bringing in customers off the street. Lots of places are having trouble staying out of the red, but Stardust is as popular as ever. Why? They've got a reputation for not overcharging. Just recruits whoever they find that's taller than everyone else, or is Kiryu just tall for fun? I mean, it's like, I think, good design philosophy, to make your protagonist, like, one of the tallest people. That way, like, for the most part, they can command a scene as the main character. And when a character like Ryuji Goda is introduced that is noticeably taller than the protagonist, it's very easy for the audience to make a one-to-one connection to be like, oh, that guy's going to be a problem. Anybody taller than me is going to be a problem. But yeah, I do think they recruit a lot of physically impressive people. You know, like, I'm sure they'll find people who, you know, hey, you got some muscle on you, kid. You wanna help us out? We sure could use some extra muscle. It's a gang tactic, you know, all over the world. It's an intimidation thing. Agile. They've got a reputation for not overcharging, just letting the customers have fun, you know? Really? I think you can chalk it up to Kazuki and Yuya. The owner, the manager, and they are husbands. They run an honest business. Even their hosts trust them. On the topic of tall, it's a shame Borderlands 4 runs like shit, or used to, however. I haven't tried playing in a while, and that they went the route of Ubisoft Towers. Ugh. I played a little bit of Borderlands 4, and I didn't mind the loop. I genuinely did not mind the exploration of 4. It didn't catch me. Borderlands 4 is just another example, and I'm sure I'll play it on stream at some point. I've played out of Agile. Dope. I was just saying, I didn't mind the gameplay loop of 4, it's just that the story didn't catch me. I think my dad's, like, fully finished the game. But Borderlands 4 is yet another example that 2 was an outlier. 2, like, being the great game that it is, it's not too big, the gameplay loop is fun, some of the humor holds up, not all of it. I want to say, like, 15% of the jokes are still funny in 2. 4 didn't catch me either, but Ubisoft Towers specifically are just not a fun mechanic. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, too. They've got, like, not depots, but they've got, hideouts for revolutionaries, like the people, yeah, for people who are fighting the Timekeeper, or whatever his name is. Anyway, Kazuki and Yuya, who are husbands, and they were married by the mama. They're the mama. Their trans friend. This is a very inclusive franchise. Look at these husbands. They run an honest business, even their hosts trust them. I see. But there's been a lot of trouble at Stardust. I remember when Shooty McShootface was the funniest shit ever, or funniest joke ever at like 12. Yeah. I think what still kind of helps that hold up is that mechanically, the game wants you to shoot this guy in the face. It is such a very, like, yeah, it is such a straightforward, like, shoot this guy in the face. Like, it's a non sequitur. I like to goner my leggies from 3. Man, Borderlands 3, I think, was really the point where, and I've talked about it before, where I think Borderlands 3 should have been split into 2 games. Borderlands 3, you end with taking out the other twin, Troy. And then the 4th game is the other Calypso, Tyrene Calypso. Like, I hated the big suck from 3. Like, I just think that the levels were too big. It was the game started getting too big, and 4 was also like, I hate the idea of open world Borderlands. I hate the idea of open world Borderlands. I love the sectioned off. I don't care about load screens. I really don't. It helps me like know where I'm at in a Borderlands game, you know? In an open world game, if I look in every direction and just see more game, no. Unless like every 5 feet there's a really recognizable landmark. There's been a lot of trouble at Stardust lately. They don't pay protection money, so they get harassed by local Yakuza pretty often. Still, I guess that's part of what makes the place so appealing. They don't make deals with some brutes. This is not at all anything that will help me. I need to... Well, well, well. Look who it is. What the fuck? Oh. You're the brats from before. What now? You think you're hot shit, huh? This is the guy, senpai. Oh-ho. So you're the one who beat up my tender little friend here, huh? I hate that, actually. My tender little friend. You're in trouble now, old man. Our senpai here's in the Kazuma family. Yeah, that's right. The guys who own this damn town. Well, you shitting yourself yet? No. Look at this bitch. He's so scared he can't even talk. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Way I hear it, you were acting real tough towards my pals here not too long ago. Well, guess what? I'm here to even the odds, you catch me? Well, look, man, I got a Kazuma family pin right here. They don't go handing these out on the streets, you know. I'm a big man. I'm a big man, and this is my tender little friend. Now, if you don't want to meet my big fists, I might be able to find it in my heart to forgive you for a price. Alright? The shit you laughing at? Kazuma family pin, huh? Funny. Back in my day, nobody dare brag about their loyalty without knowing who they were up against. That's how you get yourself killed, kid. Oh, yeah? Look, just do yourselves a favor and run along now. I'm not interested in wasting my time with scum like you. You think you can boss Kazuma family boys around? We're gonna bash your fucking brains in. Alright. Hold L1 to guard. Oh, I guess I should guard, huh? Why are you making me guard? Hold R1 to assume a fighting stance. Hey, buddy. The finishing blow is the most powerful unarmed attack in Kiryu's arsenal. To execute one, press triangle at any point during a rush combo. What kind of finishing blow? Yeah. This concludes the basic battle tutorial. Level up ready for all of my shit. Rewind time and redo this fighting lesson? No. Why are you asking me? What happened? I thought you were gonna teach me a lesson. Shit, he's strong. What in high hells is going on over here? Someone causing trouble on our turf? Aniki, help. This guy's gonna fucking wreck us. Looks like he already did, Hiroshi. He started shit with you? Yeah. He's got beef with the Kazuma family or something. Hold your horses there. You're the ones who started this, not me. Shut up, you old bitch. No, well, if it ain't the fourth chairman. How you been? Huh? Don't harm me. Go on and introduce yourself, idiot. This man is Kazuma Kiryu, Tojo Clan 4th chairman. But him? What? It's an honor to meet you, sir. Yeah, and this is why we don't start shit or get hit. You there. You're Kazuma family too, yeah? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The name's Aniki. But you can call me Aniki. I knew it. That's so funny. I think I'll just stick with Aniki. Anyway, do you know where I can find Majima-san? That's a good question. Since he left the Tojo clan to start Majima construction, he's been impossible to know where he might pop up. Majima everywhere! Though, now that I think about it, he was actually scheduled for a meeting with the boss today. You might catch him over at the Kazuma family office if you're lucky. Thanks, I'll go take a look. Oh, and the 4th chairman. Yeah? My boys didn't offend you, did they? Nah, it was nothing. They could just use a little more education, is all. That's so. Guess I'll have to beat some manners into them. Here we go. Don't worry, I already did. Just keep an eye on them. Make sure they take the lesson they learned today to heart. I'll do that, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, I should get going. The Kazuma family office. Oh, man. Is that over by, is that over on the east side of town? Upgrades. Soul. You can learn 2 soul abilities next level. There we go. Interesting. They won't let me... It's not like God of War where they'll just, like, let me put my little bits of XP into... The hell are you thinking, bumping into me? What? That wasn't you? Bullshit it wasn't. Now get on your knees or apologize, or I'll make you apologize. Ah. Huh? Oh. Hey, this is the guy I just beat up. Get back here. Oh, that guy's spine is broken. Eek. Alright, I'm sorry. Here, just take this and leave me alone. Snot-covered squishy ball. Alright, Kazuma headquarters is up here? Ah! Kiryu-san! It's Nishida! Oh, no. That's not him introducing himself. It's Nishida, right? What are you up to? Well, the boss had something special with Kashiwagi-san. Had some business with Kashiwagi-san, so I came over with him. But once we got here, he told me just to go home. The problem is, if I really do up and leave, I'm totally gonna get chewed out later, so I'm sticking around for now. Huh. I was actually heading over to see Majima-san myself. Is he still with Kashiwagi-san? Doubt it. The boss thinks meetings are the most boring shit in the world, so I doubt it lasted longer than half an hour. Then where is he now? On the roof, most likely, looking down on the city. He may not look it, but he's actually a big softy. I'm sure he's torn up about you leaving Kamurocho, Kiryu-san. And hey, don't tell the boss I said he's soft. I think I'd end up losing an eye myself if he found out. I won't. Take care of yourselves, Nishida. Take care of yourself, Nishida. Same goes for you, Kiryu-san. Oh, before you go, the boss has been kind of catty lately. You might want to be careful. Who knows what'll set him off. Majima? Catty? No. You know what? Here, you should take this. Better safe than sorry, I always say. Best boy Nishida. Stamina X. Stamina X. No, let me go upstairs. Why wouldn't you let me go upstairs? Oh, do I have to actually go to the elevator? They won't let me just take the stairs up? Is there anything on the floor? Like in the other Yakuza games, is there anything on the floor I can just find and pick up? Go to the Millennium Tower roof? Yes. What if I pushed him? Damn you, cutscene. I wanted to push Majima.
そろそろカムロ町から消えるんか、桐生ちゃん。
ああ、だからあんたを探していた。
あ？どういうことや？
俺はな、兄さん。あんたに大悟を支えてほしいと思ってる。
What are you getting at, Kiryu-chan? I think I was pretty clear. You can't seriously want me going back to the Tojo. I do. Well, too bad. Ain't much point in it now. Clan's just not the barrel of monkeys it used to be. Listen, Majima-san. Daigo's taking over as 6th chairman. But he could end up in some trouble without a family of his own. Meaning you want my muscle backing him up. Please. Your family's the only thing that can save the Tojo clan now. Gonna have to pass. Majima-san. Come on, Kiryu-chan. You know what I'm like. Living life caged up like a damn shelter dog ain't my scene, and you know it. But that's exactly what I'm doing. Giving up my freedom to keep my family afloat. But now you come marching up here asking me to babysit your little protege on top of that? Sorry, ain't gonna happen. Somehow, I knew that's what you'd say. What? Majima-san, you want to be free, right? Yup. But instead, you're feeling trapped. Cooped up. Yup. Well, this is the perfect chance for you to break out. Huh? The flying shit are you talking about? Once Daigo takes over, there'll be no shortage of people for you to fight. You can go wild, like you've never gone before. How's that? You can be his enforcer. Anyone even thinks about betraying Daigo, you get full license to put them back in line. You saying what I think you're saying, Kiryu-chan? You bet. It's time Kamurocho sees what the Majima family can really do. So I'm not asking you to babysit Majima-san. I'm asking you to let loose. Because the more ass you kick, the better off the Tojo clan and Daigo will be. You're appealing to his sensibilities.
Mo, わかってるやろな。俺は強いやつが好きや。俺に命令できんのは強いやつだけや。
ああ。
俺を登場界に戻したかったら、俺に勝ってから命令せえや。
やっぱりそうきたか。
さあ、始めようか、キリュウちゃん。
Kiryu, you have to take your shirt off now. Exactly. Realistically, it's probably been about 3 days. Even story-wise, it's probably only been about 3 days. Yeah. That's really fun. He did breaker shit. Dope. Wow, Risen, you weren't joking that, like, they block so much in this game. Can we face him, please? Super finish. Feel the heat. Feel the heat. Head press. No, I'm on easy. Because I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Mad dog tamed.
Yaっぱりキレちゃんはごっついのう。これでほんまにお別れやな。
ああ。
寂しくなるな、キリュウちゃん。
大悟のことを頼んだ。
ああ。ただ一つ気がかりなことがある。
なんだ。
もし六代目がおかしな方向に進んでも、俺には止めることはできへんで。
どういう意味だ？
What do you mean by weird path?
大悟。いや、六代目はあんたと同じで人を信じやすいところがある。変な連中に利用されなきゃええんやが。
大丈夫だ。大悟はそんなバカな男じゃない。そろそろ俺は行く。登場会のこと頼んだぞ。
He didn't even kiss
え
me.
らいこと引き受けてしもうたな。しゃあない。真島五郎。一応やってるやないか。
Good for him. It's good to have ambitions.
せやけど、桐生ちゃんとの約束やし、しゃあないな。
It's good to have ambitions. Oh, is that the end of chapter 1? How many chapters are in this game? Generally, these games can run anywhere from like 13 to 16, I think. Chapter the second. And then we could just stay here in Okinawa forever, right? Oh, hell yeah. Cutting some fresh onion?
おじさん、ご飯まだ？
今真剣なんだ。話しかけるな。
こらダメでしょ太一。
痛いよ姉ちゃん。
ご飯作ってる時は邪魔しちゃダメって言ったのに。ほら晩ご飯までみんなで遊んできなさい。
カレーだ。
まだダメ。みんな揃ってからってルールでしょ。
はーい。わあ、カレーだ。
早く食べたい。集まったわね。あれ泉は？泉ちゃんどこだろう。
知らない。シロ、あんた今日学校から一緒に帰ってこなかった？
うん。帰ってきたけど。
ん？どうしたシロ？知らないのか？
知らない。
どこ行っちゃったんだろ
う。いいじゃん。先に食べちゃおうよ。そうだよ。別に大丈夫だって。
おじさん、どうする？
よし、探してこよう。お前たちは食べてていいぞ。
はーい。いただきます。
But I want the curry. But I'm so hungry. Find Izumi. Where do you think Izumi-chan went? Hard to say for sure. I'll go take a look around outside. You can check in the house, Haruka. You now have access to a hideout. Here you can save your game, move items to the item box, reminisce on past events, and view your play stats. Furthermore, your health will recover while at a hideout. Move. Did it just start me facing the wrong way? Of course it did. Fuck yeah. Nothing to pick up. Something to pick up. Finally. Take the worm? Oh yeah. You got a worm. We now have a friend. That looks like Izumi, anyway. Go fishing. Okay, I'll give it a try. And we got a worm. Select your bait. Reels in. R1 reels in, L1 adds slack. Control the tension in the line. Confirm pull.
Yakuza.
It's fishing time. Are you kidding me? Damn it. The fish got away. I'm giving up forever. I'm throwing myself into the sea. What a horrible day. Yeah, I'll take the Fishing Champ magazine to remember my hopes and dreams. This kitty would rock the Fish Fear Me hat. Oh, for sure. Damn, alright. That's as far as I can go. Anyway, let's ask this child if she's seen Izumi. Excuse me, child, have you seen Izumi? Izumi, have you seen Izumi? You're usually the first one at the dinner table. I don't want to eat right now. But are you feeling okay? Something's definitely bothering her. Something happened at school? Come on, Izumi. You can tell me. Hey, Uncle Kaz? What's up? Is not having parents a bad thing? Huh? The other kids at school are making fun of me because I don't have a mom and dad. How'd that even get brought up? Well, bring your parents to school day is pretty soon, so everyone started asking what I was gonna do. Uh-huh. They said my parents can't come because they're dead. That's fucked up and awful. Everyone knows I live here with you, Uncle Kaz. And it's not like I want you to pretend to be my dad or anything, but... But what, Izumi? You can tell me. It's really hard. Like, some of the other parents can't come because they're too busy, but nobody makes fun of those kids. Why not? Why can't I just have a real family like everyone else? You do have one, Izumi. You do have a family, Izumi. Huh? Me, Haruka, and everyone else. I don't get it. Listen. Families come in all shapes and sizes. Having a real mom and dad isn't what matters here. But what matters is that you're surrounded by people who love you for who you are. But we're not related. Well, there's more to it than that. Related or not, you mean the world to all of us. That alone is enough to make us family. And besides, I don't think your classmates were really making fun of you. Huh? They spent their whole lives with their moms and dads right by their sides. They can't imagine it any other way. I'm sure they just don't realize how lonely life as an orphan can be. Then, they don't think I'm weird? That's right. If anything, I'd say they were genuinely concerned about you feeling lonely. I was an orphan too. I know just how hard it can be. Even so, I'll always think of the man who brought me up as my real dad. And the other kids from my orphanage? They're my siblings. Throughout all of my time there, the idea of not having a real family never even crossed my mind. So you see, you have everything you could ever need right here at Morning Glory. Your family's just as real as any other kids at school. You don't need to be jealous of them. I'm not. It's just, they say things sometimes. And when they do, you can tell them this. I'm not alone. I have 9 people in my family. 9? Me, Haruka, and the others. That makes 9. We're a family, huh?
わかった。私、頑張る。
ああ。俺はお前のお父さんにはなれない。でもお前がこの朝顔に来た時から家族だと思っている。
おじさん。泉ちゃん、みんなが待ってるよ。朝顔に戻ろう。ほら、泣かないでもう。
さあ、今日はカレーだ。戻って腹いっぱい食べよう。
I am horrendously unwell. Ugh.
お前ら。
泉がいねえのに食べられないからな。もうお腹ペコペコだよ。いいから早く座れ。
こっちおいで。泉ちゃん、早く早く。
おじさん早く食べようよ。
ああ。よし。それじゃあ。
いただきます。
おいしいね。うん。
Why can't it be like this forever? Why can't it be like this forever?
「おじさん、またこれが。立ち退きって書いてあるけど、私たち出ていかないといけないのかな。最近知らない男の人たちもよく来ているみたいだし、朝顔のみんなも怖がってるんだよ。
ちょっと様子を見てくる。
Were these the two guys we were hanging out with at the beginning of the game?
あ、やべえ、おい、右入った来る。はい。
Yeah, alright. Uncle Kaz? We don't have to leave, do we? Not if I can help it. I'm not about to let those guys kick us out of our home. They must be Ryudo family boys. That's who's been sending us those letters. One way or another, it's gonna have to stop. I can't have them scaring you guys. Maybe I should pay this Ryudo family a visit. Don't worry, Haruka. I'm not planning on getting into any fights, even if they are Yakuza. Just be careful, Uncle Kaz. I will. Be back tonight. Haruka, you're in charge. Be careful out there, Uncle Kaz. I will. Be back tonight. I want to meet my other children. I have 9 children now. I want to meet them all. I want to meet them all. Where are my 9 children? Interesting. There isn't a save option in the menu. That's annoying. Where are my 9 children? Hula hoops. Washing machine. I'm guessing that's the bathroom, or at least the the actual bathroom. Have you seen my children? You, old lady. I don't think you'll have any convenience again until 7. I don't think you'll have that convenience again until... So wait, 3, 4, 5, and 6 all have mandatory save points at, like, hideouts. That's annoying. Were 0 and Kiwami 1 and 2 really post 6? Or is that a design thing they went back on with 6? Because I thought it was like Kiwami 1, 6, and then Kiwami 2. Huh. 0 also had save stations? Really? Huh. The monorail is the best way to get to downtown Ryukyu. I remember the telephone boxes. Huh. I guess they were just more abundant, so it didn't seem like an issue to me, because they were, you know, there was always a phone box, like, you know, 2 seconds away. You got one, don't you? Then be sure to take advantage of it. Gotta get your money's worth after all. I'm only 40. Why do I sound like I'm 90? I'm taking this bike. Why can't I go down this? What am I gonna do? Hey, Miura-san. What's wrong? I kid you, son. Some little big shot Yakuza boys from the Ryudo family came by and said they were gonna boot me off my land or else they'd put a boot up my ass. They come threaten you too? Yeah. So they are Ryudo family, huh? Mm-hmm. Not that I care. They can come waving their deed in front of me all they want. But kicking me out? No siree. My wife and I have been calling this tiny speck of earth home for decades now. No way am I gonna simply roll over and let them take that away from us. I imagine you have similar concerns with your kids and all. Yeah. I'm gonna talk to them. See if there's any way we can forget about this whole thing. Oh, that would be fantastic, Kiryu-san. I wish I knew why they were doing this all of a sudden. The 2 kids the family has working for them are usually so polite. Oh, hello, Kiryu-san. Heading out for the day? Yeah, I thought I'd go downtown. I just came back from there. Ryukyu Boulevard is swarming with tourists right now. I was only trying to run some errands, but people kept stopping me to ask about nearly everything under the sun. I wish Okinawa wasn't so popular. I know what you mean. God, I hate tourists. If you're looking to pick up some ingredients for dinner, try the Kyoryushi Arcade or the public market. You can now go to downtown Ryukyu from here. Would you like to go there now? This isn't Kamurocho. Fuck. What the fuck is in Okinawa? The Ryudo family's gotta be around here somewhere. Guess I should start by looking for those guys from before. Pretty sure they were driving a little blue truck. Gotta find that truck. Maybe on one of these busy streets. Oh, they literally just plopped me down right by a wall to the area. That's cool. The hell is this? Alright. Little blue truck. You! Shopaholic. I bought way too many souvenirs in Okinawa. It's gonna be a pain carrying all this stuff around. And I can't check into my hotel yet either. Wait, I think I saw some coin-operated lockers earlier. Maybe I could put my stuff in there. If I carry it all, that is. If I can carry it all, that is. Alright. Blue truck. Did you see those 2 guys eating ice cream in front of the convenience store? Yeah, I did. Looked like a couple of country bumpkin gangsters, didn't they? Let's laugh about them. That won't get us killed. I guess they have them in Okinawa, too. Convenience store. Out of my way. Out of my way. The fuck was that? I'm looking for some guys from the Ryudo family. One wore a Hawaiian shirt. The other was blonde. Oh, those guys. I saw them in front of the convenience store over there. In front of the convenience store. Thanks. Back the way I came, huh? Oh, is this the, like... Oh, that's the street crossing sound. Okay, I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking crazy, okay. Hey, old dude. You look like you got a lot of cash stashed away for retirement. How's about helping some young guys down on the luck? I mean, it's not like you're gonna need it for much longer. I'm gonna kill you to death now. Oh, that guy, yeah, that... Easy. Signs, contents. Sorry, I think I'm done. I think I learned my lesson. Thanks for showing me the way. You got a piping hot 1,000 yen. That's gonna pay for dinner tonight, I think. Mitsukoshi. This isn't Poppo. Did I see a smile burger at least? A little taste of home? Is that sea salt?
Yo,
Are they eating sea salt ice cream?
なんだおっさん。
お前ら流動一家の若いのじゃねえのか。
あ？だったらどうした？
ちゃんと賃貸料払っている仇にいきなりこんなもんちらつかせてどういう了見だ。
は、仇だと笑わせんな。背中にあんなもん背負ってる仇がどこにいるってんだ。
とにかく子供たちが怖がってるんだ。もう二度と顔見せるんじゃねえ。
俺らはな、内地からしゃしゃり出てきたやつが大嫌いなんだよ。とっとと沖縄から出ていけ。
それが立ち退きの理由か。
さあな、どうしても知りてえなら直接親父に聞くんだな。ちょっと待て。どこへ行く気だ？
流動一家の事務所。お前らの親父とやらに会いに行く。
いや、今すぐ組に連絡を。わざわざ組に連絡入れるようなことするんじゃねえ。俺らの仕事はあんたの監視だ。だが好き勝手に事務所に行ってもらうような真似されちゃ困るんだよ。そんなことされたら俺の顔が潰れちまう。
じゃあどうすればいい？
どうしても生きてえってなら俺を倒してからにしな。
ほう、そんなことでいいのか。
なめた口聞いてんじゃねえぞおっさん。てめえ頭に本当に勝てると思ってんのか。
頭？
そうだ。兄貴は天下の流動一家の若頭、捨て頃のハブこと島袋力也さんだ。
Alright, Rikia.
やめとけ。
あ？
お前自分の顔潰したくないんだろ。
そんなこと言ってやめようとしてんじゃねえよ、腰抜けのおっさん。
沖縄じゃどれだけ有名か知らねえが、そんな脅しが通るほど世の中甘くねえぜ。
Does he even have ink? Oh, I see some ink. Okay, that's pretty sick. I see it's not done yet. I like that. Okay.
違うわ。ハブは沖縄の魂だ。俺は沖縄の心背負ってんだよ。
相当地元のことを好きなんだな。
そうよ。
I respect that.
本物の沖縄もんの強さを教えてやるぜ。ミキオ、てめえは絶対に手出すな。
Mikio, that's the other guy. Okay.
覚悟はいいな。
Rikia and Mikio.
行くぜ。はっ。痛いの見してやるぜ。
Very Rosencrantz and Guildenstern type characters, it feels like. Dope. I'll take a no. I'll take a table now. No. Where's the table? I want to pick up the table. No, he actually stunned me. Fine. I will say, like, again, I know this is, like, going way backwards, and this is technically an earlier Yakuza, the earliest Yakuza game we've played so far. The soundtrack's only okay, if I'm being honest. The soundtrack's only okay. Snake Charmer. Curry.
どうだ。内地の腰抜けのおっさんのパンチは痛かったか。
How old is
約束だ。
Kiryu in
お前の親父のところに
Yakuza
案内してもらおうか。
Okay, he's like 40. Okay. I forgot he spent like his 20s in jail. He spent a decade in jail. To the Ryudo office we go. Come on, follow me. Sounds good. Mikio, run on ahead and let the boss know we're coming. You got it, Aniki. We are now docile NPCs. We'll just show you the way. Hey, I wanted to ask you about that tattoo you have. What about it? You said the viper's the symbol of Okinawa, right? Then why'd you leave its eyes blank? Oh, well, my tattoo guy ended up passing away before he could get all the finishing touches in. So, I decided just to leave it that way. Can't you get someone else to finish the job? I mean, I've thought about it and all, but I don't know if some random other artist can do his work justice. Wouldn't really feel right, you know? I guess. And with how important the Viper is, I gotta have someone who's really in tune with the soul of Okinawa. Haven't really found anyone like that since my old guy died, though. Knowing Okinawa has nothing to do with it. The best tattoo artists know how to best reflect a man's soul, no matter the theme. A master artist should be able to do your Viper justice. Well, then I hope I can find one someday. The world's a big place. I'm sure you'll come across someone sooner or later. Yeah, you might be right. Anyway, we should get moving. The boss will be waiting for us. Dog, don't do this. Oh my god, I hate this so much in video games. He runs slower than me. I know it's so that if I stop, I can catch up. Hey, Rikia, where are you heading? You look like you're busting a dang gut over there. Just taking him to see the boss. That guy? Wow, he's built. Looks... makes you look like a little kid with those tiny arms of yours, Rikia. Haha. Come on, man. Don't be like that. Just a little joke. Lighten the fuck up, Rikia. Hey, pal. You're not from around here, huh? You're built like a mainlander. Nope. Been on the island for almost a year now. Oh, a convert. How are you liking Okinawa, friend? Probably never want to step foot on the mainland again, huh? I mean, if it wasn't for these fucking tourist prices. Listen, man, we're kind of in a hurry here, so alright. Run along. Oh, and ask the boss if he wants to grab a drink tonight, will ya? Sure. See you later. Sorry about that. It's this way. Riki-chan, come say hello. Sorry, I'm kind of in a hurry here. Says the guy who spends all his time sitting on his tush. Gosh, that's too funny. Hey, Riki, it seems like nobody actually respects you. Are you really the fighting Viper? Everybody just kind of like verbally dog walks you. You and Riki-chan spend more time lounging around getting fat than doing actual work. Yeah? Come on, not in front of the guest. Oh, what a guest he is. If only I were 20 years younger and a couple inches taller. Is that shit all the old ladies... Is that shit all the old ladies think about? Seriously, you're embarrassing me here. Anyway, we really gotta get going. One sec, Riki-chan. I just got some nice bitter lemon in, and I'll whip you up a big batch of Goya Champloo for you boys. Maybe I can bring it around the office later? I can't hang with that bitter shit, you know that. Anyway, no time to be standing around, we gotta go. Try bringing that can-do attitude to your work, too. You and Miki-chan can keep goofing off all day. Sorry, she's kinda nosy. This way. Seems like the locals are pretty good in are on pretty good terms with the Ryudo. Ah. Hey there, Mikio. The boss inside? Yup, getting ready for our guest here. Well, this is the Ryudo family office. Come the heck in! You gonna keep bowing and gesturing?
親父を呼んできます。少しお待ちください。
おう、待たせたな、客人。
Good evening, sir.
あんたが桐生さんか。うちの力也が可愛がってもらったようだな。
あんたに話があってきた。
ああ、立ち退きの件だろ。
そうだ。どうして俺らが立ち退かなきゃならないのか、訳が知りたい。
さき。おいさき。ちょっとこのおじちゃんと話があるんだ。部屋に戻っててもらえるかな。
Okay. Yeah, that's the little girl from the beginning of the game. Oh, so it's this old man that got shot. I understand. Sorry, 1 second, huh? Alright. Who's the girl? My daughter. Named Saki. You have a daughter. Not by blood. I took her in, maybe 3 years ago now? Now, about those eviction notices. I'm listening. I'm real sorry about doing this to you, but I don't have a ton of choice in the matter. And why is that? Well, the family's owned the land you're sitting on for decades now. We built the houses over there ourselves and have been subletting them since. But now a potential buyer's come knocking, and we're not planning on turning them down. Someone wants the land? Yep. Sounds like they're gonna be the site of some fancy schmancy new resort. Huh. What, you hadn't heard? This is my first time, yeah. Well, the word is we're gonna plop a big resort on the land your little neighborhood's on right now. Either that or use it for a brand new American military base. It's been all over the news. So that's why you're trying to evict us. Yep. I gotta admit, my feelings are kinda mixed on the whole shebang. Being Okinawa born and raised and all, but who am I to stand in the way of progress? So what do you say? Think of it as a favor. Me and the rest of the Ryudo family will really owe you one. Look, Riki had told me about the orphanage. Trust me, I know from Saki how hard raising kids that age can be. But you mainlanders are practically made of money, right? Can't you just take your kids somewhere else? And if you really need some extra cash, we might be able to spot you a little something. Well, not a bad deal, huh?
理由は分かった。
どうか。それじゃあ。
断る。
ああ？なんだと？
あんたの言い分は通っている。だがな、所詮それは極道の勝手な都合ってやつだ。
何？
俺も昔は極道だった。他人の生活に土足で踏み込んでは何かと理由をつけて、いいようにことを運ばせていた。だがな、そんな俺たちの事情で振り回された子供はどうなるんだ。俺はな、ここで施設をやっているうちはあいつらをそういう目に遭わせたくねえ。話は終わりだ。帰らせてもらう。
おいこら、ちょっと待て。沖縄で生まれて60年。内地から来たガキに説教されるほど追い惚れちゃいねえ。
Sir.
あんた
Sir.
本当にそれでいいと思っているのか？今俺をここで殺して子供たちを追い出してあんたそれで満足なのか？沖縄のことを愛しているなら俺たちを立ち退かせることよりももっと他に考えることがあるんじゃないのか？あんたが暴力で向かってくるなら構わない。そん時はこっちも手加減なしにやらせてもらうぜ。
Was that chapter 2? We're schmoovin'. We're schmoovin'.
「続いてのニュースです。来年度民自党が衆議院での通過を目指している沖縄米軍基地拡大法案のキーマン田宮隆三防衛大臣と同時に開発が進められているリゾート開発の責任者鈴木義信国土交通大臣が今日揃って現地沖縄へ視察に訪れました。日本防衛の鍵とも言われる弾道ミサイル防衛システム、通称新 BMD システムの導入を目指す田宮氏。一方、これまで沖縄米軍基地拡大法案に一貫して反対する立場を取りながら、沖縄の内需拡大のためリゾートの開発を推し進めてきた鈴木氏。意見の異なる両大臣揃っての沖縄訪問に政財界からの注目が集まっています。田宮氏の現地到着に先駆け、空港前には基地の拡大に反対する市民が大勢詰めかけ、範囲を示すビラを配るなどする一方、鈴木氏はリゾート開発による内需拡大を支持する地域財界関係者に迎えられ、開発候補地の視察へと向かいました。田宮氏の米軍基地拡大法案、鈴木氏のリゾート開発、ともに現地でも意見が割れており、法案成立に向け両大臣とも各方面との調整が必要と思われます。
確かに BMD の導入は今の日本にとっては重要なことです。しかしこれ以上沖縄に日本防衛のための犠牲を払わせるわけにはいきません。それを少しでも軽減するためにも内需拡大を見据えてリゾートを開発することでなんとか地域の振興に貢献していきたいと、そう考えているわけです。
国を守ることは私の責務だ。それ以上言うことはない。
They really tried hard to make the military guy look like a human toad.
田宮氏は足早に
He's got like bags under his eyes and stuff.
現地の視察へと向かいました。突然の両大臣の沖縄訪問に、野党からは鈴木氏の沖縄リゾート開発に田宮氏が便乗する形で強引に米軍基地拡大法案を進めようとしている
Military guy with the red title scowling, resort guy smiling in blue text.
基地がまた拡大するのは嫌だけど、リゾートで沖縄が潤うんだったらまあいいのかなって。
お隣の国がミサイルを撃つっつったって沖縄じゃなくて東京とかを狙うわけでしょ。田宮さんはさ、結局沖縄のことなんか考えてないんだよ。
次期総裁候補として呼び声の高い鈴木田宮両氏の沖縄での行動に今後も注目が集まります。続いてのニュースです。
今のニュース、ここの立ち退きの話なのかな？
Yeah. You talked to those guys in the truck, right? How'd it go? They wanted to buy us out, but I turned them down. Somehow I doubt that's the end of it, though. Oh. Uncle Kaz? Are we gonna have to leave Okinawa? Don't worry, Haruka. I'm not gonna let that happen. We're only halfway through the Yakuza games starring Kiryu. I know there's also 4, 5, and 6. This will never be the end of it. Let the man rest. Trust me, everything's gonna be fine. Okay. I believe you. You talked to those guys in the truck, right? How did it go? They wanted to buy us out. Uncle Kaz, we're gonna please leave Okinawa. Oh, I almost forgot. What's up? Well, it's probably nothing, but Shiro's been kind of down since he got home from school. I wonder why. Did you ask him what was wrong? Yeah, but it didn't seem like he wanted to talk to me. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Thanks for letting me know. Where is my son? Time to find Shiro. Where's Shiro? Koji, have you seen Shiro around? No. What about you, Riona? I haven't seen him either. Maybe he's off playing somewhere. Anyway, this boy in my class, Okada-kun. Another worm. Take the worm. You got a worm. I will say, for the most part, this does feel like one of the more light-hearted Yakuza games, which I really needed. I'm very emotional, but, you girls have any idea where Shiro is? I don't. Eri-chan? Izumi-chan? Nope. Nuh-uh. I saw Taichi and Mitsuo playing on the beach. Maybe he's with them? I'll go take a look. Thanks, Ayako. All of my children. I love all of my children. Not equally, though. Haruka is my favorite daughter, and she always will be. Hey, is Shiro with you, too? Yeah. Taichi... Taichi. That's his name. Taichi Boom. Ow, don't hit so hard, Taichi. There's more where that came from. Taichi Explosion. I asked you a question, Taichi. Come on, Uncle Kaz. Can't you see we're busy here? Just take a break for 1 second. Do either of you know where Shiro is? Maybe in our room? We asked if he wanted to play with us, but he said no. Taichi Blast! Hey, no fair. I wasn't ready. I'm glad you kids are full of energy. Just try not to get hurt, okay? We'll be careful. You're never careful. Guess I'll take a look inside. So that's Taichi, Mitsuo, Koda? Riona. She's so snobby, like she thinks she's better than all of us. Kind of crazy for a third. Koji. They're not even paying attention to me. Koji, Riona, Taichi, Mitsuo, Iona, Izumi. Hang on. Ayako. Did you find Shiro, Uncle Kaz? Not yet, no. Ayako, do you want us to help? So Shiro, the kid in glasses? This is the kitchen. Wow, I drank like a fucking fish. Look at all those bottles. I'll do dishes later. Hey, Shiro. Everything okay? I'm fine. You don't look fine. Everyone else is having fun outside, but You're sitting in here all by yourself. I'm sure you're okay? Just leave me alone. Does this have anything to do with a girl? What do you mean? Well, you're at that age when boys start... That's not it. Just leave me alone, okay? Guess I was wrong. Did something happen at school? No. Does your stomach hurt? Not really. Doesn't look like he wants to talk. Maybe the other kids know something. Time to play Detective Dad. It's me, Dad Detective. Ayako. What's up, Uncle Kaz? Is this about Shiro? Yeah, something's definitely up. Do you know if he's having trouble at school? I'm not sure. We're not in the same grade. Have you heard anything, Izumi-chan? No. We're in different classes, so... Right. Want me to try asking him? Nah, it's okay. If he's gonna open up to anyone, it'd probably be another guy. I'll give it another shot. Koji. Hey, something's up with Shiro. You two know if anything happened at school? I don't. We barely even see each other most days. What about you, Riona? Same. He's in a way lower grade than me, so our classes are really far away. Sorry. It's alright. Want me to figure out what's wrong, Uncle Kaz? How are you gonna do that? Easy. I'll just put him in a headlock. That'll get him talking in no time. Hey, that's a good idea. I bet I can take him too. Come on, you two. You should be looking out for Shiro, not trying to beat him up. That's what being an older sibling is all about. I thought you knew better. Never mind. I'll do it. I'll put Shiro in a headlock. And keep your hands to yourself, Koji. You're just gonna make things worse. Alright. Taichi, Mitsuo. Not now, Uncle Kaz. I was just about to go for the body slam. Give the games a rest and listen. Alright, what's up? It's about Shiro. Wait, he wasn't in our room? He was, but he won't talk to me. He's just sitting curled up in the corner. Yeah, he's been doing that a lot lately. What? Why? Probably because he's been getting bullied. Bullied? How do you know? I found him crying in the boys' room at school a couple weeks ago. So I asked him what was wrong. And that's when he told me about the... And that's when he told you about the bullying? Yeah. I think it's been getting worse, though. What makes you say that? Well, I thought it'd be funny to barge in on him when he was taking a bath. But he had bruises all over his body. And he doesn't do sports or nothing. So he wouldn't have him from that. Did you tell a teacher? Nuh-uh. The bullying always gets worse if you tattle. Besides, I've heard enough. I'll talk to the teacher myself. Wait, Uncle Kaz. I don't know if that's such a good idea. Hello? Ryukyu Elementary, Hashimoto speaking. Hey there, my name is Kiryu from Morning Glory. And the orphanage, right? You must be the guardian for all those poor kids. And who are you exactly? Oh, just one of the teachers here at the school. Perfect. I'm actually calling about one of my kids, Shiro. Can I speak to his teacher? That would be me. That seems to be the problem. Well, I have reason to believe he's been getting bullied. Bullied? What evidence do you have of that, Is this some kind of joke? Trust me, I'm not the joking type. Shiro's holed up in his room right now, not talking to anyone. Apparently there have been bruises on his body, too. I assure you there's no chance of such awful behavior would take place at this school. What about the other orphans? Who knows what those kids of yours get up to without parents keeping them in check? Nani the fuck did you just say to me? Honestly, I'm sick and tired of all these nervous parents wanting to be about their children. Raising them is your responsibility, not mine. Okay, no, but... Okay, also, though, for real, schools are not daycares. Parents should be raising their kids. But in this particular instance, we are Kiryu. We know how hard he's trying. We know the effort he's putting into raising these kids. He loves these kids. But also, if you don't know people's situations at home... I see where both sides are coming from, but we are Kiryu in this situation, so I think this Hashimoto guy should go fuck himself. I suppose your case may be a lost cause. Goodbye, Kiryu-san. Beep, beep, beep. Alright, I'm gonna go to the school and beat the fuck out of this guy. I'm gonna use my finishing wombo combo and, like, throw him into, like, a window or something. What was his problem? Uncle Kaz... Don't worry, Taichi. I'm gonna make sure this never happens again. But, it's okay. I'll get Shiro to talk. Oh, Kiryu. I don't get all this talk of building a resort. What's so great about Okinawa? A friend of mine once went over to the mainland and he says the ocean there is really dirty. Nothing like the sparkling blue of our beaches. Really? But don't people go swimming during the summer? That's because they don't know any better. Nobody who's ever been to Okinawa could stand to swim in that sludge. Guess that's why everyone comes to vacation here. Good seeing you, Kiryu-san. Got a burning question to ask. This new military base they keep going on about, yay or nay? That's a good question. I'm against it. Yeah, I knew you were. I knew we were kindred spirits, Kiryu-san. The people of this island are sick and tired of the military imposing on our land. Besides, plopping more bases down is essentially saying we're preparing for war. And when that war inevitably comes, we'll be trapped in a combat zone with no escape in sight. Not to mention all this outrageous talk of erecting some fancy schmancy resort, as if that'll finally make Okinawa prosperous. If you ask me, they're trying to tear down everything we've worked for since the Second World War, all for a little pocket change. Preach, brother. What are we going to do about the eviction? My husband says he doesn't care how much money they offer us. He's not going to leave his childhood home. Mine too. We don't want to be moving at our age. We couldn't live in some big apartment building where you don't even know your own neighbors. Did you hear about Kume-san? He agreed to sell his house. He said he's taking this opportunity to move in with his son's family. I guess they have a place on the mainland. Really? It's gonna be lonely around here without him. I love a little neighborhood gossip. Here's some neighborhood gossip where I live. The neighbor that lives diagonal across from me sucks. I hate that guy. Hey, Shiro. Shiro? I want you to tell me what happened. You can trust me, Shiro. Please? All I want is for you to be happy. You and everyone else here. I'm not just gonna stand around doing nothing when you're so clearly in need of help. Come on, just tell me what's been going on. Is someone bullying you? Alright. I'll go have a talk with your school. You can't! Why not? I already spoke with your teacher, but he wasn't a whole lot of help. Shiro. Why doesn't Shiro want me going to his school? There has to be a reason. Maybe I could just cut the middleman and talk to this bully's parents directly. Taichi seems to know a lot about what's going on. Maybe he might point me in the right direction. I'm gonna go talk to Haruka real quick, see how she feels. Oh. People moved inside, huh? What's going on in here? Hey, Mitsuo, where's Taichi? You're just playing with him outside. Mars Fighters is the best. Yeah, they've gotten really popular lately. Come on, guys, I want to watch Ninja Rangers. It's the season finale. No, you let Mitsuo watch the season finale of his show. You're such a little kid. Hey, Mitsuo, where's Taichi? We're just playing with him. Where's my son? Where's my son? Taichi! Taichi! Huh? Oh, Uncle Kaz. Don't tell anyone about this. But do you think you can find out who's been bullying Shiro for me? I already know. That's what I was trying to tell you before. Who is it? Some kid named Yoshinori, but... But what? It's kind of complicated. Yoshinori's the son of Shiro's teacher, Hashimoto. What? Are you sure? Hashimoto would be in big trouble if he admitted his own son was a bully, so I don't know if he'll ever fess up. Well, now I really need to get involved. You better check with Shiro again to make sure. I'd better check with Shiro again to make sure. Uncle Kaz. No. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. Shiro. Taichi told me all about what's been going on. Has the teacher's son really been bullying you? Yeah. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Please, Shiro. I need you to talk to me. But Yoshinori, he said his dad plays golf with Akasaka. With Akasaka-sensei from the city council. That he'd get them to shut Morning Glory down if I tattled on him? I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It's okay, Shiro. Don't cry. I'm not crying. I'm just frustrated. Yoshinori only picks on kids he knows they're not going to fight back. It's not right. Don't worry. Morning Glory's not going anywhere. Huh? I promise. So the next time he tries to mess with you, I want you to stand up for yourself. You hear me? Mm-hmm. Shiro, I want to teach you how to kick ass. I'm going to teach all of my kids how to fight. The next day. I figured out why Shiro's so down, but that's not enough. I've got to fix this somehow. Everything okay, Kiryu-san? You look kinda worried. Hey there, Miyara-san. It turns out Shiro's been getting bullied at school. What? Who would go after a sweet kid like Shiro-kun? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. Well, it's a kid named Yoshinori, but his dad's the real problem. Apparently, he's pretty tight with Akasaka-sensei. Meaning, if I don't go about this the right way, they'll get city council to come shut my orphanage down. Really? That doesn't seem like the Akasaka-san I know. Wait, you know him? Of course. He's famous around these parts. Well, he's famous as a city councilman can. As famous as a city councilman can be. Anyway, he's definitely the honest type. Not the kind of guy who uses his position to settle grudges. Why don't you go talk to him? He loves chatting with his constituents, so I'm sure he'd be willing to listen. Even so, I just can't go marching into City Hall over this. Maybe if there was somewhere else I could run into him. Oh, why don't you try the golf course? Why the golf course? That's where he spends most of his free time. They say he wouldn't be caught dead without his trusty set of clubs. Apparently loves it so much he forgets to eat sometimes. But golf balls can't fill an empty stomach, you know. Huh. I wonder how he even finds time to work. Second that, Kiryu-san. Preach, brother. Anyway, the monorail is the best way to get there. Just get off at Golf Course Station and you're golden. Alright. You're going to want to head down Golf Street. You'll find the golf course at the end of Golf Street. If you've hit Bowling Alley, you've gone too far. Thanks a ton, Miyata-san. Time to go find out if those rumors are true. Take me to Gulf Street. What is this? No. 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 Save up to... No. Tons of... No. Oh, look at that later. You can now take a taxi or monorail trip to the golf course. Alright, I could keep going. We'll see where we're at after this cutscene. Welcome, sir. Are you a member of our club? Well, no, so you're a visitor. Do you have a guest pass? My deepest apologies, sir, but this is a highly exclusive club for local businessmen and government officials only. If you don't have an invitation from a current member, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I'm very sorry, sir. Damn it. How am I ever going to find Akasaka if I can't even get in the club? If you'll allow me to intrude, I hear you don't have a guest pass. Yeah, I didn't realize this was a private club. In that case, why don't you join me for a couple of holes? Really? I was actually meant to meet a friend here, but it seems he won't be showing up. Suppose he had some last-minute business to attend to. I'm not too fond of playing by myself, though, so if you wouldn't mind joining me, I'd be glad to have you along. And who are you exactly? Where are my manners? My name is Akasaka. Goff Street. You joke, but my dad literally lives on... this golf street and is less than a mile from a golf course. A golf street. After a quick check, yes, didn't dox my dad. Good to know. That's so funny. You mean from the city council? I take it you've heard of me. May I ask your name? It's Kiryu. Well then, Kiryu-san, shall we play? Yeah, let's do it. Talk about luck. This is the perfect chance for me to get closer to Akasaka. I know it's probably Akasaka or something, but I'm not confident enough in pronouncing it that way, because Akasaka sounds like it should have a U in it. Oh god, wait, golfing minigame? I thought this was just going to be a cutscene. Okay, start swing, build power, set impact timing, display score, change shot range. Okay. Select club? I'll take the first shot if you don't mind. Be my guest. No, you're my guest. Use R1 and L1 to adjust the shot directions. I love Hot Shot Golf for the PlayStation. Change clubs by tilting the stick up, down. Okay. We have a number of wedges. Press triangle to change the shot range. Use the directional button to change the impact point. Some points will put a spin on the ball. Oh, this is so in-depth. Hold down cross to build shot power. Use cross to adjust just as the cursor is aligned with the ball to deliver the... Lord. Hey, you're pretty good. I'm not sure I'd go that far. Wind's just blowing in my favor today, that's all. Do you golf often, Kiryu-san? Not really, no. Ah, well, practice makes perfect. Right. Okay, the hole is that way. Okay. Do I want to hit it closer to the hole? Oh, I see. The blue point... I thought the blue point was where his ball landed. No, the blue point... I'm gonna go for it. Fuck it. I'm gonna go for it. That's not at all what I thought would happen. Wait, I'm not understanding this. Wait, what? Start swing, build power, set impact timing. Cause if I tap it, it stops. If I hold it, obviously like nothing happens. Hold it and release. So this is if I hold it and release, nothing happens. If I hold it, release. I don't understand. I'm... Oh, okay. I'm starting to understand. Could we try the shot if you like take a mulligan? No! I'm happy with that. Okay, putter. Here's the button, change shot range. Half power. That's crazy. Take a mulligan, sure. Nope. I could do better than that. Take a mulligan, yes. Wait, okay, so move it. Half power. I'm gonna go for 2/3 power. Too much. Damn. Just undershot it. Take a mulligan, yeah. Whatever, that's fine. Birdie! Wow, Kiryu-san, your form is fantastic. You only took like 8 mulligans. Me, I don't think so. No need to be modest, you're a natural. Oh no, that wasn't the voice I gave him. No, I gave him an older voice. Shall we head to the next hole? Sounds good. Do I have to do a whole golf mini? Do I have to do the whole golf? Do I have to golf all 18 holes? Say, what sort of work do you do, Kiryu-san? I run an orphanage called Morning Glory. Wow. Taking care of all those children is quite a task. It's not easy, sure, but nothing makes me happier than seeing them smile. That's wonderful. I'm glad to know you enjoy your work, Kiryu-san, and what vital work it is. Now, let's get this hole started. Come on. Yes, I would like to take a mulligan. I think I can get a hole in one here. Damn it. No, I'll take that shot. Birdie. What you gonna do? Genuinely thought he was about to do a backflip. Speaking of the orphanage, Kiryu-san, how many kids do you have there? 9, all in elementary school. And you take care of them all by yourself? You have any helpers? Nope. But the oldest girl, Haruka, takes on a lot of that responsibility. She'll be starting 6th grade next month. And the chores are divided up between all the kids. Everyone has to help out. How wonderful. How many kids these days sit around watching TV while their parents do all the work? Or no, too many kids. Now, shall we head to the next hole? As a professional, Kiryu-san, what are your thoughts on the youth of today? Well, things were definitely different when I was a kid, but with how drastically the world has changed, I guess that's not too much of a surprise. I'd say the real problem is that we spoon-feed everything to kids nowadays. No room for imagination anymore. Back in my day, we'd come up with games we could all play together when we were bored. And since we had lots of kids at different ages, we had to make rules that were fair to everyone. Didn't want to exclude anyone just because of their age or ability. It was through those playground games we first learned about cooperation and what it means to help others. These days, though, it's all about video games and the internet. Fuck that shit. From what I hear, most kids would rather stay in their rooms than go outside to play. But outside is scary. True. We didn't have any of those luxuries when we were young. Children nowadays certainly have it good. But in a way, I feel sorry for them. Bullying seems to have grown more prevalent as well, I will admit. It's always been present, but incidents appear to be more malicious recently. Perhaps the children of today lack basic consideration for their fellow students. Looks like it. Yeah. Anyway, back to video games. Fairway. I think right about there. Damn. I'm happy with that. Dumb bitch. I'm gonna win at golf. No! Do-over! 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 I said do-over! PGA 2009 gameplay. I was thinking of Hot Shots Golf, which was a PlayStation exclusive. I think one of them's coming to Switch or something. It's a PlayStation golfing franchise. Whatever. I'm no Tiger Woods. I'll just take whatever this next one looks like. Yeah, I'll take that. What an asshole. Bogey. Birdie. Yeah, they call me Birdie. Cause I always play when I play golf. Birdie. When I play golf, Yeah, they call me Birdie because whenever I play golf, I get birdie. I don't respect golf enough to understand it. That's my big secret. Golf takes up a lot of resources, including land and water, and it's actually really bad. Kiryu-san, I have another question about your children, if you don't mind. How do they spend their free time? Well, we don't have a computer or any games, so for the most part, they all play together outside. All the older kids really look after the younger ones, too. It's like we're one big family. That sounds lovely. Would it be alright if I paid you a visit sometime? Of course, I'd be glad to have you. I win! Surely he'll listen to me now. I beat his ass at golf. Ah, fuck, shit. I have to thank you for the match, Kiryu-san. Golf isn't much without an enjoyable conversation to go with it. I hope I'll have the chance to stop by your orphanage sometime soon. And I mean that sincerely. We'd love to have you. Perhaps there's even some way the city could support all the charitable work you do for those children. If you ever need anything, please feel free to give me a call. I'll do everything within my power to help you. I appreciate that, Akasaka-san. Farewell now. See you later. Before I forget, I signed you up on my permanent guest list, so you'll be free to visit the club whenever you please. Perhaps we'll even play again sometime. I hope so. What a cool guy. Akasaka had nothing but nice things to say about Morning Glory, but that'll make Shiro feel better. Where do you want to go? Let's go home and talk to our son. Okay, I was doing the math in my head. 5 girls, 4 boys at Morning Glory. 5 girls, 4 boys. Yeah. Oh, Akasaka-san. Good to see you again, Kiryu-san. I told you I'd stop by, didn't I? That was like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, though I wasn't expecting it to be so soon. Once an idea crosses my mind, I simply have to see it through as soon as possible. Taichi in the house! Yo, Uncle Kaz! Hey, you forgot to say hello to our guests. And take your shoes off before you go inside. Hi, Uncle Kaz. We're home. You two have a good day at school? Mm-hmm. Oh, a guest. Hi, mister. Konnichiwa, indeed. Hello there, kids. Come on, Izumi-chan. Okay. Such energetic kids. Ah. Looks like things didn't turn out so well.
次は絶対勝つ。
元気な子供ですな。
あれ、お客さん？
ああ、挨拶しろ。
はじめまして、シロです。
ほう、ちゃんと挨拶もしっかりできて気持ちのいい子だ。
おい、あんたが桐生だな。この子供にあんたどういう教育してるんだ。見ろ、喧嘩であざだらけだ。どうしてくれるんだ。
ああ、橋本さん、お久しぶりですね。
ん？え、赤坂先生。
What are you doing here? Truthfully, I've been wanting to pay this... Oh, what are you doing here? Truthfully, I've been wanting to pay this orphanage a visit for some time now. So, of course, I didn't waste any time when Kiryu-san here invited me. I needed to see the children he clearly loves so much for himself. They'll certainly grow into fine young adults. Is it the environment, or perhaps Kiryu-san's guiding hand? What's your secret? Honestly, I can't take that much credit. They're all really independent. I only step in when absolutely necessary. I see. You should take a page out of his book, Hashimoto. Yes, sir. I agree. Hey, what about Shiro? He thinks he's better than all us regular kids because he thinks he's better than all us regular kids because he doesn't have parents. Don't speak to him like that, young man. He didn't choose to be an orphan. None of these kids did. If you really were his friend, you would help him solve his problems, not make them worse. Whatever, you old Bart. Well, I never. I feel sorry for that boy's parents. Though I'm sure being his teacher is hard enough, Hashimoto-sensei. Well, I should be going. I must say, Kiryu-san, it warms my heart to see how happy and healthy your children are. You have the full support of the city, I assure you. High five, little man. Shiro, high five. Hey, Uncle Kaz. Hey, Haruka. How was school? Good. Are the others back already? Yeah, they got home a while ago. Shiro, too? I hope he's okay. Don't worry, Haruka. Shiro's gonna be just fine. Really? That's a relief. I was so worried when I heard he was getting bullied. But I'm glad everything's gonna be okay. Me too. Well, I better go get dinner started. Be careful with the knives. I know they're gonna rug pull us. Everything will not be fine. Come on, give me it back. I will, just not yet. Sorry, Taichi. Sounds like Taichi and Ayako are up in arms over something. I better go take a look. Just give me my money back. I don't have it right now. Can you wait until I get my allowance? That's not until next week, and the new Ninja Rangers manga comes out today. All the kids at school are gonna read it before me. I'm sorry, Taichi. Ugh. Whatever. You better pay me back soon, liar face. Uh-huh. Hey, Ayako, why are you a liar face? Why didn't you pay Taichi back, Ayako? Did you lose the money or accidentally spend it? Come on, this isn't like you. When you borrow something from someone, you have to make sure you give it back. But don't be afraid. You can tell me. Someone stole it. What? One of the other kids? Are you sure? Maybe it just fell out of your pocket. No. I keep all my money in my wallet inside my bag. So whoever stole it would have to know it was there. Alright. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. No. Ayako. We have to find out what happened. But I'll go round up the others. Wait for me in the dining room. Okay. Empty bag. What's up, Uncle Kaz? There's something we need to talk about. Wait for me in the dining room, okay? Yeah, okie dokie. Is she wearing a Powerpuff Girls t-shirt? Wait, are you wearing a Powerpuff Girls shirt? Wait, no. Riona, come back. You might be cracked with it. You might be, as the kids say, based. Hey, can you two go to the dining room for me? What's wrong, Uncle Kaz? Nothing, really. We just need to have a family discussion about something. See, who needs combat gameplay? I'm having a wonderful time. I cannot lie. Did something happen? I'll tell you later. See you girls in the dining room. Genuinely, like, when I think back to, like, Yakuza 0, which, in my opinion, has the best combat. When I think of, like, my time with Majima, I think about playing the UFO catcher game for that little girl. That was an awesome sub-story. Time to hold a house meeting. Gather everyone in the dining room. Any kids down on the beach? Koji. Oh, Uncle Kaz, what's up? Can you three go wait for me in the dining room? Isn't it kind of early for dinner? We're gonna have a house meeting. Why? What happened? You'll know soon enough. Just go wait for me, okay? Alright, come on. Mitsuo, Koji, Shiro. I'm trying to remember all of my children. Taichi. Taichi. Uncle Kaz, you gotta help. I gave Ayako some money, but she's not giving it back. I know. I heard you two arguing earlier. Then why won't you do something? I am. Go wait in the dining room. All of us are gonna have a talk about what's going on here. What do you mean? It looks like someone stole the money from Ayako. Huh? Like, someone here? I'm not sure yet. That's why I want to have this meeting. Just wait for me in the dining room, okay? Yeah, okay. What do we do? Oh, more neighborhood gossip. What are you gonna do about the eviction? My husband said, oh. Been there, heard that. Got everybody outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got the boys in. Haruka's in the kitchen and Ayako's over here, so yeah. Get on over to the dining room. Ayako. Okay. Where have you been, Uncle Kaz? We're supposed to be getting dinner ready. Looks like dinner's gonna have to wait. Why? Ayako's money's gone missing. Do you think someone stole it? Sounds like it. One day it was in her wallet, next it was gone. That's awful. Anyway, we're gonna meet in the dining room. I want you there too. Alright. I love how they all walk like that. Well, that's everyone. Time to find out what happened. It is dad time. And that's pretty much all we know. Aiko's really worried, and rightfully so. The money got taken out of her wallet, after all. Now, I don't like doing this any more than you do, but if one of you stole the money, I need you to speak up. Is that Eri at the end who's not looking? Eri. Aiko, when did you first notice it was gone? I think it was 2 days ago. Alright then. Did any of you notice anything weird going on? Were there any strangers hanging out or anything? I think I saw something. Riona was digging around in Aiko's bag. Riona. Aiko-chan said I could borrow her paint, so I was getting it out of her bag. You don't think I stole the money, do you, Uncle Kaz? Of course not. That's a sick shirt. Now that I think about it, didn't Mitsuo just buy a new model set? It's a pretty fancy one, too. Kinda suspicious timing, don't you think? Well, Mitsuo, how did you get the money for something like that? Huh? I saved up for weeks, that's how. I didn't do anything wrong, Uncle Kaz. I even stopped buying snacks so I could save up quicker. Besides, don't they say the first guy to speak up is usually the one who did it? What was that? You heard me. Stop it, you two. Uncle Kaz, what do we do? Alright, we're done here. This was clearly a mistake. But somebody stole the money, right? Yeah, he's right. Look, we're not going to keep sitting here flinging accusations at each other. That's not what being a family is about. But I'll say it again. If one of you did take the money, you can come talk to me whenever you want. I won't tell the others. The only thing that accomplished was making everyone doubt each other. Although, we'd be missing a lot more than Aiko's money if the thief had come from... We'd be missing a lot more than Aiko's money if the thief had come from outside. So as much as I hate to admit it, one of the kids must have stolen it. Guess the only option now is looking through their things. Alright. Eri. What were you doing in here, Eri? Nothing. That's Ayako's bag, right? You know you can't dig around in there without her permission. Come on, just tell me what you were doing. Or is there a reason you don't want to say? You're wrong. Uncle Kaz, what's wrong with Eri? I found her looking through your bag. Huh? Is there money in there now? Oh. Is something else missing? Nuh-uh. Actually, the money's back in my wallet. What? Eri. Eri, what's going on? Alright, Eri. It's time you told me what's going on. I'm sorry, Uncle Kaz. I'm really, really sorry. So it was you. I promised my friends I'd go to the movies with them, but I didn't have any money. Then why'd you promise? I never get to do stuff with them. They have real parents, so they get way more allowance than I do. And you have 9 of us to take care of, so I can't ask for more. My friends know I can't afford a lot, so they never ask me to do stuff with them. So when they asked me to go to the movies, I was really happy. I couldn't say no to that, so I just took the money. I was gonna give it back next time I got my allowance, I swear, but... I'm sorry, Uncle Kaz. I'm glad you were planning to pay her back, but you can't borrow something that's not yours without asking first. That's stealing. I know. But you gave the money back. And now you've confessed, too. That's really brave of you. The next step now is apologizing to Ayako. Think you can do that for me, Eri? But I made everyone so mad. Nobody's gonna forgive me. Especially not Ayako. Alright, I'm looking at the time. I'm probably gonna call it after this cutscene. Next chance we get to save it.
Eri-chan.
さあ、勇気を出せ。
綾子ちゃん、私ありがとう。そしてごめん。なんで綾子ちゃんが謝るの？本当はね、私エリちゃんがお金持ってくところ見ちゃってたんだ。でもね、私その場でエリちゃんのこと止めてあげられなかった。エリちゃんのことを本当に思ったら、私あの場で言うべきだった。後悔してるんだ。私の方がお姉ちゃんなのに勇気がなかった。私にもっと勇気があればこんな大きなことにならなかったのに。だからごめん。私も許して。ごめんね。ごめんね。
I love my kids. Come on, you two. Let's get back inside. What's wrong? Everyone's so angry. I wonder what they're gonna do when they find out Eri took the money. I mean, Koji and Riona are already fighting. What do we do, Uncle Kaz? Everyone's gonna hate me. Nobody's going to hate anyone. I'll tell you what. Leave the talking to me. What I need you two to do is whisper, whisper, whisper. Plan, plan, plan. Got it. I'm so sorry, Uncle Kaz. Come on, let's get everyone into the dining room. Okay, I'll go round them up. Me too. I can stay until this little story's over. I can stay until we round everyone up, and then I'll save it. It wouldn't feel right ending it right now. Listen up. We got Ayako's money back. Really? Then you know who the thief is? Not so fast. I actually have to apologize to all of you. Really? Why? Well, Eri came to me yesterday saying she found some money, but I guess it slipped my mind today. Seriously, Eri? Where'd you find it? In the yard? How much was it? 1,000 yen? Which is exactly how much you were missing, right, Ayako? Yeah. Meaning there's a good chance the money Eri found yesterday is the same money that went missing from Ayako's bag. There's no other possibility. Don't you guys think? I guess. Sounds about right to me. So then nobody stole the money. Why was I getting blamed for it? I'm sorry, Mitsuo. All of this could have been avoided if I had just remembered sooner. Everyone, I'm really sorry. Sorry's not good enough. Yeah, I got called a thief. Yeah, me too. Hold on, guys. Wait. I'm the one who dropped the money. So if you're gonna get mad at anyone, get mad at me. I should have said something sooner, too. I'm really sorry, everyone. See? Uncle Kaz was just a little forgetful. I think we should all be glad none of us turned out to be thieves. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, Riona. Don't worry about it. And I'm sorry for suspecting you, Mitsuo. Yeah, whatever. I probably deserved it for how I treated Koji. Hey, it's all in the past now. I'm just glad I got my money back. Then I'm realizing I'm starving. When's dinner, Uncle Kaz? I want to eat too. Me 3. Oh yeah, we totally forgot about dinner. Right, let's get moving. And make it snappy, Uncle Kaz. Try not to eat the table while we're gone. Actually, why don't you all go play outside while we cook? We'll come get you when it's ready. Okay. And there are people who don't like this game? There are people who don't like this game? Well, I guess we better get started. Right. Now loading. Okay. Now I'm going to save it and call it a day. Well, initial impressions after the first 3 hours of the game. I think that Yakuza 0, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2 are an incredible trilogy. The story of 0 to Kiwami, like if you play Kiwami as the middle entry in a trilogy, you know, start with 0 and then up to Kiwami 2. I'm repeating myself. That is an incredible trilogy of games, and this as a 4th entry in the timeline. I know it's Yakuza 3, so this would technically be the cap on a trilogy, which is weird to me. Playing this as the 3rd entry in a trilogy, as what could have been the cap to a trilogy at the time, really weird. Really weird. But as a 4th entry, to kind of shake things up, I love this. I am adoring this so far. As such a way more lax slice of life sort of feel to it. People don't like that you're 4 hours in and still doing orphanage stuff. Personally, I like it, but I get why someone could play this game after 1 and 2 being really weirded out. Yeah, so if you play 1, 2, and 3 as intended as a trilogy, or I guess, you know, I guess technically speaking, we didn't know if, you know, whenever there's a new entry in a game, you never know if there's going to be a sequel right away, so nobody knew that there would be another 12 Yakuza games after this. But, like, what Kiwami, like, not doing any more Kiwami games after Kiwami 3, I don't know. And I know it's because they changed a lot of story stuff in Kiwami 3, which, honestly, like, I am loving this. I am loving this. But yeah, 0, Kiwami, and 2. I would recommend that as like, if people, as somebody who's still, you know, relatively new to the Yakuza franchise, who's still playing through these games. Like, Judgment was a fun standalone piece. I really liked Judgment, you know, just on its own, not really attached to anything yet. But 0, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2 are a really solid trilogy that fits well together. The fact that we've only been to Kamurocho, like, once, and only spent, like, half an hour in Kamurocho, and then the rest is here in Okinawa, like, I'm having a good time. I can't lie. I really can't lie. This is just a great, like, breath of fresh air. Like, this is nice, like, after dinner mint for the explosiveness of Kiwami 2 as, like, a climax to a trilogy, if that makes sense. Like, 0 to Kiwami 2, just building to this big explosive, you know, with Ryuji Goda up on the tower and the bomb that doesn't go off. Like, that was awesome. 3 is definitely the most divisive Yakuza game. 7 used to be with it, but more people like the turn-based than hate it now. I don't know how I'm going to feel about the turn-based. I'm very particular about how I feel about turn-based. And there's just something so... Even this game, which I feel is the weakest so far in terms of combat, of the ones I've played, I feel like this one is the weakest so far in terms of combat. At least in terms of, like, what I've seen so far for how in-depth the combat gets. I still really like the kind of beat-em-up brawler combat in this. And again, maybe after 7 games from 0 to 6, maybe I think they did an amazing game. translating Yakuza combat to turn-based. Yeah, and maybe I will, after 7 Kiryu games, once I get to the Ichiban games with 7, maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll be so, burnt out on the brawler combat. Maybe the turn-based will be a breath of fresh air. I've also heard that 6 is really good. People really like 6 as like a conclusion to Kiryu, quote unquote, to Kiryu's story. I know there's like the man who erased his name and stuff with Joryu. I digress. I feel like I'm only enjoying this game as much as I am because this is the 4th one in the timeline I'm playing, right? I feel like if I had done like Kiwami 1 and 2 and then this one, it wouldn't be hitting the same. But having played through 0, having a full trilogy under my belt of these kinds of games. And who knows, maybe the 4th one will also feel like odd to me. And again, I don't know anything about the plot of like 4 or 5, or 6 actually. I just know that the 6th one is called like Seed of Life or something. Yeah, no, I'm having a lot of fun, really, truly. No stream tomorrow, unfortunately. I'm needed at work. Gonna be busy over the weekend. Maybe Monday. And that's I gotta text one of my supervisors and just see. Tentatively Monday stream. If not, if I work Monday, there'll be a stream Tuesday. But if I don't work Monday and there's a stream Monday, there probably won't be a stream Tuesday. I'm probably going to be working one of those 2 days, so expect a stream on the other day, so Monday or Tuesday. Alright, yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I'm having a wonderful time. It's a sunny beach, it's a beach episode. Be good, be kind, treat people the way that you would want to be treated, and I will catch you in the next one.